15 turnovers was a problem, and 10 of those came in the first half, and that second quarter was so key, and Greg Peasel talked about that. 15 turnovers, 27 rebounds. They were 9 of 27 on three, so those are the team numbers, and that's what's most important in a game anyway. So final score 65-40. St. Anthony gets the win, and now the stage is set for the nightcap of our doubleheader as the North Clay Cardinals do battle with the Windsor Stew-Stras Hatchets. And old pal Bob Lockhart down there, the coach of the Hatchets. He was at Neoga for a few years, and he had always said when they got a guy who could teach and coach both, then he was going to bow out. So now he's over at Windsor Stew-Stras, and he just like to energize their bunny. He just keeps going, and they're glad he's going and still going at Windsor Stew-Stras. They're 13-7 this season, and this ought to be fun, this battle between 4 and 5 here tonight, as the Hatchets are the 5 seed. Meanwhile, North Clay is just cooking. Josh Zink took over a couple of years ago, and he had a plan, and he remembered when North Clay had great ball clubs under Ron Reed back in the day, and they just won all kinds of games, and he was part of that. And they said, okay, I'll coach. And now he has them 16-5 coming into this game tonight, and the 4 seed in the tournament. And he said it's been a lot of fun. The kids are working hard, and so it ought to be fun tonight. Why don't we quickly give you the starters for tonight's game? For Windsor Stew-Stras, the visitors tonight, Adam Burton is a senior. Jackson Miller is a senior. Bo Bennett's a senior. Gavin Wernsing, a freshman. And Wyatt Smith is a senior. So 4 seniors and a freshman in the starting lineup for the Hatchets. And yes, Ed Held, I did get your stats in case you're listening. Stew-Stras leading scorer. They are sitting on some pretty good numbers, as scoring averages are on here too. And I'll get to those a little later, but I got them. Thanks, Ed. Meanwhile, for North Clay, Nick Miller, a 6'2 senior. Tyson Jones, a 6-foot junior. We've seen these kids grow up for North Clay. Alan Reinhardt's a 5'10 senior. Luke Fleener is a 6-foot junior. And Caden Turner, a 6'1 junior. If you're a North Clay fan and you're wondering why Caden Turner's wearing 23 tonight instead of 21, forgot his uni. Sometimes that happens. So Caden will be back in 21 Thursday night, but he's 23 for this evening for the North Clay Cardinals. So,
unless, of course, he has an unbelievable game as number 23, then there might be some permanent switching.
North Clay has a pretty good crowd here, considering they didn't have school today because the roads were bad. And this was such a strange storm over the weekend. The farther south you went, the worse it got. We thought we'd have an awful time around Effingham. It wasn't so bad. Man, it was miserable. I canceled the Salem tournament Saturday and all that stuff. And so anyway, it was still bad enough down in Clay County. They didn't have school today because of the road. So that's the situation there. I want to remind you again, live video streaming available on our YouTube channel from the House of Wayne. So you can check that out. And he's over there just sending the video, and it's just all shiny and bright. Feel free to let us know where you're listening and watching. So we like to pass that along on social media and other stuff. So feel free to let us know.
Did get messages, viewers from Los Angeles and some North Clay fans watching from Texas. We've had people call in from Florida or message in from Florida, text in as well. So it's doing its thing. A lot of people enjoying the broadcast and watching on YouTube.
David Starwalt, Lance Cornett, and Tim Eddy are officials for tonight. So they'll be calling it as they see it. And looks like Tim Eddy's going to put it up in the air here for us to get this one started as the Cardinal cheerleaders wrap up their cheer. So we've had 2 games in the books, 12 to go this week, and we're glad to have you with us on 97.9 XFM. Going to have all 14 games this week on 97.9 XFM, and then, of course, the streaming video and audio-wise. So it's been something we've done the last several years here, the video streaming, and it's been very well received. And I appreciate the confidence in going ahead and putting the games live on the TV. some people say, well, nobody will come. Well, people will still come to the NCC tournament, so don't worry about that. Tips controlled by the Cardinals, and here we go. And good to have you with us on 97.9 XFM. Walking it across the half line is number 25 for the Cardinals. And that is somebody I don't have. So they get it out top, and maybe somebody can let me know. They get it over to Caden Turner. They drive it into the lane. Nick Miller, the senior, rises on a 2. It's no good. Rebound tapped out and finally grabbed by the Hatchets. Rebound goes to Wyatt Smith. Now the ball gets loose at midcourt. They get it back. They're still out across the half line. Jackson Miller takes care of that for Windsor Stu Straws. Windsor Stu Straws works it right side to go to the baseline. They load it up for a long 2, and the shot is no good by Smith. Ball goes out of bounds. A whistle. And they'll inbound on the baseline to North Plate. So the shot missed and went out of bounds, and it'll be North Plate basketball. Just underway in our nightcap of our doubleheader tonight. 2 more tomorrow night, 3 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, 4 on Saturday from here at Altamont. North Plate lobs it inside. Nice catch by Caden Turner. Puts it up and got it. And it's 2-0 North Plate.
Looks to me like he might have got bonked on the head a little bit, too, but he stayed strong with it and got the shot to fall. I believe 25 is Reinhardt.
Alan Reinhardt, so he's wearing 25 instead of 24. Okay, well, we got our numbers changed. And a turnover to boot. And a layup, good. Put up and in by Tyson Jones. So quickly, Cardinals up 4-0 on the first turnover there by the Hatchets in the game. Full court pressure being exhibited by the Cardinals. Hatchet's having a little trouble with it. Josh Zink urging his team to get belly up there. No, they drive it inside. Left-hand layup. Nice shot by Bo Bennett. He gets the Hatchets on the board, makes it 4-2. Pretty move to the hole there. Use the glass, and it's a 4-2 game. Getting it up court. Miller with the ball for the Cardinals. They lob it inside. Great catch, and the shot put up no good by Caden Turner. Rebound grabbed by the Hatchets, taken down by Bennett. He throws it so far, it ends up in the North Plate cheerleaders. And a turnover on the Hatchets.
Wasn't a bad idea to push it up ahead. Had a man out in front, but that pass was just a little too strong. It was Mahomes-like.
Yes. And look what happened to him. Bounce pass, high post. They fire it underneath and threw it right past the intended receiver, Tyson Jones. That's the Cardinals' first turnover.
A little miscommunication. Well, not really miscommunication. Just a pass that snuck by there.
Well, no problem with execution. Hatchet's working in backcourt. They've had trouble in backcourt. Once they get it across the half line, then they're okay. Now they're okay. And they get it right side to Jackson Miller. He's double-teamed in the corner. Good defense. Ball knocked away off the Cardinals. It'll stay with Windsor Stu Straws.
Well, Louisville North Clay is not a very big team, but they are fast and athletic, and they use that to their advantage as they are trapping at every opportunity.
And they're finally bigger than they used to be. Remember that one year they didn't have anybody 6 feet tall? Finally got a couple of kids growing and had a growth spurt. Hatchets get the ball outside the lane. They had to throw it out front because Bennett lost his footing. Nice job of getting rid of it in time. Miller has it out top here for the Hatchets. Right side the pass caught by Wyatt Smith, and he brings it back out front. A lot of defense. Josh Zink's going to have laryngitis before halftime, man. Here's a 3 from the left wing. Good. Put up big time by Jackson Miller. He leads them in scoring a lot. He's listed among the scoring leaders on a regular basis. That gives the Hatchets a 5-2 lead, a 5-4 lead. So each team's been in front now. That's 5 straight for the Hatchets, by the way, after the Cardinals had a 4-0 lead. Down low on the baseline. Nice. Squirm shot. Good. Nice move. Alan Reinhardt puts it up and in. And that gets the Cardinals back up at 6-5.
Well, that was a pretty post move with the up and under, and very quick, too.
This is the 4 and 5 team, so it may be just as good as you would expect with that matchup. Hatchet's baseline try for 2. Good. Wow, big arching basket shot by Wyatt Smith, and it's 7-6, and the Hatchets are back in front. Cleaner with the ball for the Cardinals. They get it underneath, and it's stolen. Good job by Gavin Wernsing, the freshman, stepping in front of a pass. and the Hatchets come away with it.
Got great position inside and just come up with the steal.
Boy, their pass gets knocked away. Here come the Cardinals back. Good bounce pass, layup, good. Put up and in by Nick Miller. Nice pass from Tyson Jones. That gets the Cardinals back in front, 8-7. I'm not going to keep track of lead changes. I've run out of ink in the pen. Another turnover. Steal by the Cardinals. They get it down to Miller in the lane. The catch by Alan Reinhardt to the corner. Jones for three. No good. And the Hatchets get the rebound. It's grabbed out of there by Gavin Wernsing. Well, if this kid's a freshman, I want some more freshmen.
He's showing some pretty good signs. He battles inside, and there he's going to have an opportunity to score.
Great pass inside. Bo Bennett gets the assist as Wernsing puts it up and in. That gets the Hatchets back in front, 9-8.
We've had 8 different players score in this 9-8 ball game.
And we are the lead's changing about every trip up and down the floor. This has been fun. We're only 5 minutes into this one. I'm staying.
It's a 1-3-1 zone this trip for the Hatchets.
Miller drives it inside. Everybody puts it up. Off no good, but he got helped a little there, and a foul on the Hatchets. That'll send Miller to the line to shoot a pair.
And the first foul of the ball game is whistled against fellow number 35, Adam Burton. He has his first foul.
Maybe that ought to be a rule. Only the guy with the same number as you can foul you. Wonder how that would affect the game.
Those other guys would sure like coming after you then.
Miller makes the first foul shot. He has 3. That ties it at 9. Now we've had a tie. Wernsing gets a breather here for the Hatchets. They bring into the fray. I'll get it here in a second. Second foul shot, meanwhile, is good. Nick Miller has 4. That gets North Clay back in front, 10-9.
And Clay Tabbert is number 20 in the ball game for Windsor Sioux Strong.
Thank you. And now the Cardinals sat Nick Miller down, and they have Trey Smith in, a 5'10 senior. So plenty going on here. 10-9 North Clay, 2:43 to go. Opening quarter here at Altamont. St. Anthony beats St. Elmo Brownstown in the opener, 65-40. So we're setting the combatants for the second and third games Thursday night. Here's a corner 3. Good. Bo Bennett. Woo. Put the hurt on that 3. He shoots those rainbow babies. The Cole brothers would be happy with him. He put some arch on that shot. And that gets the Hatchets back in front, 12-10.
They're 5 of 6 from the floor this quarter.
Cardinals working it around the top of the key. They get it underneath. Good catch. Turnaround shot good by Trey Smith. Man, you had to be strong to get that shot out.
There was 2 Hatchets right there, and he took the ball away from him and then turned and put the shot up and in.
He had 2 kids around him. Matt's exactly right. He was a sandwich. He was the middle of the sandwich, and he still got the shot down. Hatchets load up for 3. This one's no good. Rebound battled for. Cardinals get it. They want to run. Here comes Caden Turner. Sticks it up. Alan Reinhardt lays it up and in. So Reinhardt gives the Cardinals a 2-point lead, 14-12 in what's been a fun first quarter. Here's a pass went right through the Hatchets receiver's hands. The Cardinals the steal and the layup on the other end by Trey Smith. He has 4. And if you expect any trip up and down the floor to last more than about 5 seconds, I think you're going to be mistaken tonight. 16-12 Hatchets, or 16-12 Cardinals. Hatchets with the ball in the corner. They get it away finally, and they were trying to find somebody open. They got the pass to Bennett. He got fouled going up for the shot. He'll be at the line for a pair.
I think most of the fans thought that Windsor Sioux Strong's Clay Tabbert should have maybe took that 10-footer, but he did see a cutting teammate. And Bennett will head to the line for a couple as we have the first North Clay foul whistled against Caden Turner.
28 points between these two teams. We still have a minute to go in the first quarter. Foul shot's good by Bo Bennett. He has 6. That gets the Hatchets within 3. A 4-point lead for the Cardinals matches their 4-0 start.
We talk about first quarter jitters for a lot of these teams at the NTC tournament. Well, if these teams are nervous, I can't wait to see the second quarter.
Here's the second one by Bennett. It bounces off no good, and the rebound grabbed by Caden Turner for the Cardinals. So they have the ball on a 3-point leader under a minute to play in the opening quarter. Out top, they go on the wing now to Jones, back out front. There's the give to Turner. He drove it inside, lost the handle, but got it out safely. Fleener corrals it in the corner. They get it out top. Back to Fleener on the wing. They force it underneath. Now they went down low. One too many passes, I think. Turner tried to get it. They had a good situation and tried to get a really, really good situation and ended up throwing it out of bounds. Third turnover on the Cardinals. So now the Hatchets can tie it with a 3 with a half a minute to go in the first quarter. They get it down court. Thought about lining up for a 3. Instead, driving in off balance shot no good by Jackson Miller, but he drew the foul. And Miller to the line to get the Hatchets a little closer here.
That's a big call in this ball game because even though North Clay only has 2 fouls, they both belong to Caden Turner, and he's a key interior player for this North Clay Cardinal ball club.
16-13 North Clay, foul shot good. Jackson Miller gets the Hatchets within 2. And down goes Turner with those 2 fouls. And Trey Smith's back in for the Cardinals. So Miller with a chance to get him within 1. Shots up. Rims out, no good. Rebound battled for. Goes out of bounds, and they say the Cardinals touched it last. So the Hatchets have a chance to tie off the inbound play here with 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Miller's going to inbound. Gets ready. Looking. Finally finds somebody out top. They go in the corner now to Bennett. Back down low. Shot underneath the rim. No good by Tabbert. And the rebound to the Cardinals with 10 seconds left in the quarter. Fleener with it on the wing. Looking underneath. Goes to the corner to Jones. Down to 4, down to 3. Fleener from downtown. Shot off the front of the rim. No good. Tried to put it back. But the shot by Reinhardt no good at the buzzer. 2-point game after a quarter. This has been a fun one. After 1 here at the NTC tournament. North Clay 16, Windsor Stew Straws 14 on 97.9 XFM.
Let our experienced employees at Wright Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Wright's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Premier Broadcasting, locally owned and operated, and proud to serve the Effingham area for more than 25 years. 97.9 XFM and KJ Country 102.3.
Quarter stats, Matt.
North Clay 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line, 0 of 2 from three-point range. Windsor Stew Straws 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 at the line, 1 of 2 from three-point range. North Clay out-rebounded Windsor Stew Straws 4-3. And turnovers were close. It was Windsor Stew Straws 5, North Clay 3.
Not many rebounds because not a whole lot of missed shots. Both teams shot well. 16-14 North Clay as we start the second quarter. We're at the NTC tournament at Altamont. St. Anthony beats St. Elmo Brownstown 65-40 in the opener. 2 tomorrow night, 3 Thursday, 2 Friday, 4 Saturday. Here's a shot for 2. Bennett off the glass, no good. Put back is no good by Tabbert. Clay Tabbert got fouled going up, though. I think he's headed to the foul line.
Clay Tabbert's been very active since coming in off the bench in this ball game. He grabbed another rebound there, and this time he earns a trip to the free throw line as the foul is whistled on Blake Knoll. Just into the ball game, I do believe, picked up his first foul.
Tabbert makes the first one. His first point, and he has a chance to tie the game here. Be our third tie to go with 18 lead changes. Man. Second one, right in the heart. Clay Tabbert says, give me the ball. 16 all. We're half minute into the second quarter.
That's the 10th player to score in this ball game with those free throws from Tabbert.
Ethan Bible's in for North Clay. He gets the ball. They knock it loose. Good hands by Jackson Miller, but he can't hang on to it. Be the Cardinals ball right in front of the Hatchets bench. And Blake Knoll looks to get it inbound and does to Bible. I guess when you go as relentlessly as the Cardinals, you got to, give some guys a blow every now and then. Here's a 3 from the corner, no good by Jones, and the Hatchets get the rebound. Good pass down court. Gavin Wernsing, the freshman back in the game, missed the layup. Rebound grabbed by the Cardinals, and getting it down court is Bible out to Jones. On the wing, the catch by Knoll. He thought about a three or going underneath. Instead, he goes back the other side of the floor to Bible. Back out to Knoll on the bounce pass. Knoll for three, short. Rebound saved in bounds by Trey Smith, but he saved it to the Hatchets. And they've got a chance to get the lead back this trip. Go on the side with it to Wernsing. Oh, my, he threw it up for two. And no good, and the rebound to the Cardinals. Might have rushed that one a little.
Yep.
Bible for three, shot no good. Rebound back to the Cardinals, though. Grabbed over on the side by Knoll. Out top to Bible, back to Knoll. Baseline now, they get it underneath, and tried to save it. And Trey Smith's pass, and an effort was made by Nick Miller back in the game to try to save it, but he couldn't. It's out of bounds to the Hatchets. 16-16. 6:13 to go in the second quarter. Pressure in backcourt, but the Hatchets are doing better with it as the game's gone along. They get it in the corner. Now they force it underneath to Wernsing. His shot knocked loose. Rebound, Cardinals. They're not very big, man, but they can block some shots. Bible gets it down court. Looks to get it inside. Instead off on the side to Jones. He brings it out front. Spin into a double team, so off to Bible in the corner. He gets bumped a little. Decides to shoot it. Short. Rebound tapped out. Nice work. Caught by Knoll. His three is good. So Blake Knoll hits the three. It's a three-point lead for the Cardinals, and the Hatchets want to check. Back in 30 seconds here at the MTC Tournament at Altamont. It's North Clay 19, Windsor Stew Straws 16 on 97.9 XFM.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has two locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Your home for the 84th Annual NTC Tournament, 97.9 XFM.
So we'll see what the wily veteran Bob Lockhart has up his sleeve. He called the timeout there after North Clay scored. It's a three-point game. And it's been a back-and-forth affair, but it's been a slow start offensively here in the second quarter compared to the first period. They get it down court, the Hatchets do, and they catch it out top. And the spin move, they get it to Miller on the side, and he's double-teamed on the baseline. So out on the wing, and a try for three is no good. Put up by Adam Burton, and a rebound to the Cardinals. So 1916 North Clay baseline, they get it. And Nick Miller lost it off his hands, out of bounds. And the Cardinals give it back. Second turnover of the quarter. Time here on the floor. Nick Miller's been moving so fast, he ran out of one of his shoes. So he gets that retied. Now we're good. 5 minutes exactly before halftime. Cardinals by three. Hatchets with the ball. They're going those big old long cross-court passes. I saw a lot of those last night at Salem that got stolen by that East St. Louis team. Woo, they are big. Shot for three. It's for two, by Burton. No good. Cardinals got the rebound. Knoll gets it to Bible, and Bible gets it across the half line to Knoll to Bible. And they go to the other side to Jones. They're playing around out the arc. Here's a three try. Knoll hits again. Blake Knoll has hit a couple of threes, and he's given the Cardinals a 6-point lead.
He's hit 2 threes and grabbed 3 rebounds, all of them here in the second quarter.
Very efficient. Hatchets lost the ball. Now they get it back. Driving inside. Shot for two. No good. Hit the supporting structure. Hit a couple of cheerleaders. Hit the stage. Man. Nah, but maybe not that much. Anyway, out of bounds. Tappert shot. No good. Cardinals make a change. They give Jones a breather, and they run back in Alan Reinhardt.
0 for 6. Windsor Stew Straws from the field here in this second quarter. Only 2 points, 2 free throws.
And the Cardinals have had those 2 threes. That's their 6 points in the quarter.
They've turned it over a couple of times, but they're 2 of 4 from the field.
And we were going like a house fire in that first quarter, and that ball just got out of the hands of the Cardinal player, and the Hatchets grab it. And there's a little bump foul. Reinhardt used the hip and got called for the foul.
That's his first. It goes in the book as the 4th against the Cardinals here in this first half of action.
3:54 to go, second quarter. North Clay leads the Hatchets 22-16. The winners tonight will play in the third game Thursday.
Yeah.
Got to remember, there's 3 games Thursday. Here's a shot put up for 2 short by Wyatt Smith for the Hatchets. The putback, no good. It's blocked. Bennett put up a shot, and it's blocked. And the Cardinals get the rebound. And then there's contact as they tried to drive it inside, and the Hatchets got him. Bennett got the foul.
That'll be his first and the team's second here in this first half of action, and they're going to run Caden Turner back out there with his 2 fouls.
Trey Smith sits down. So Josh Zink figures 2-3 minutes. See how you can play foul-free here till halftime. The right arm of Alan Reinhardt is heavily taped, and it doesn't appear to impede him, though. He looks to be doing just fine. Ball knocked loose as the Cardinals drove it inside, out of bounds. It'll stay with North Clay on the baseline.
I think it's more of a sleeve, Greg, one of those elastic sleeves. Yeah, but he's got his thumb taped, it appears to me.
Off the inbound, Nick Miller drives it inside, left-handed it up, no good, but he drew the foul, so Miller will go to the line. He had a couple of Cardinals chasing, and you know, you chase on defense, lots of fouls occur.
That foul on the Hatchets Clay Tabbert is his first and the team's third.
So Nick Miller with 4 this evening fires the first foul shot home. That pushes the lead for North Clay to 7, 23-16. As Matt said, just 2 points for the Hatchets in the quarter. And we've played almost 5 minutes of the quarter.
You know, we talk about the size or kind of lack thereof for North Clay, but Windsor's 2 Straws doesn't have as big of boys as we're used to seeing from their team either. They've had some big, strong kids over the years, and a couple of these kids got some decent size to them, but it's worth noting that they're not quite as big as the team as we're used to from the Hatchets.
Miller canned both foul shots, and then he sat down, and they brought a replacement in that I'll tell you about in a minute. I think I spotted him. Pass inside, shot off the mark, no good by Burton for Windsor's 2 Straws. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Hatchets touch it last.
Burton had a pretty good look, just couldn't get the shot to fall in the lane.
Luke Fleener had a breather. He's back out there for North Clay. 24-16 now, an 8-point lead for the Cardinals. And again, just 2 points in the quarter, both from the line here for the Hatchets. And now underneath we've got a foul. Away from the ball.
Oh, and that's a big call as Caden Turner is called for a foul inside there. So he picks up his third, and especially a foul away from the ball is something that you don't want to see when you've already got a couple.
So the Cardinals rolled the dice and put him back out there with 2 fouls, and now he picks up his third here before halftime. So he sits down, and a turnover on the foul. And the Cardinals bring Ian Bailey in. He's a 6-foot junior. 4 turnovers now on North Clay, and they try to steal it. They go into their bench. Heck of an effort by Alan Reinhardt. He did not damage a teammate in the process.
That was Turner who he crashed into and knocked his seat back. But Caden just kind of looked at him, kept drinking his Gatorade there as well.
He said, hey, you're good. Hatchets get the ball in bounds.
You ain't big enough to hurt me.
Burton with it out top for Windsor's 2 Straws. Man, they got to get a basket. They're only down 8, and there's a travel. They tried to back in, and Tabbert lost his balance. And a turnover, and Bob Lockhart says we need to chat. 2:28 to go, second quarter. We're at the NTC tournament at Altamont. It's North Clay 24, Windsor's 2 Straws 16. Back in a minute on 97.9 XF.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
The area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air at 97.9 XFM. Online at 979xfm.com.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Your home for the 84th Annual NTC Tournament, 97.9 XFM.
2:20 2:28 to go before halftime. We're at the NTC tournament at Altamont. North Clay in front of Windsor's Two Straws, the battle of the 4 and 5 seeds here. 24-16 Cardinals. Windsor's Two Straws still has not had a shot go down in the second quarter.
0 for 9.
A wonder they're only down 8.
Well, that's the good news. They've played some pretty good defense. They've only allowed 4 total shots for Louisville North Clay in this quarter.
Reinhardt's got the catch, and then he gets it off to Jones, and then he traveled before he could get rid of the pass. So the Cardinals give it back. That's their 5th turnover now.
Yeah, Windsor's Two Straws, that turnover before the timeout was their first of the quarter. So they've been getting the opportunities. They just haven't capitalized. North Clay has struggled to get some shots off, to be real honest.
2 minutes left before the half. Bennett gets it out top now to Tabbert for Windsor's Two Straws. They force it underneath and a turnover. Cardinals gets the steal. They get it to Reinhardt. He drives it underneath, but he was triple teamed. Says there's got to be somebody open here. Now they go back to Reinhardt. Shot no good. He got fouled down there almost in the black chair seats, and he'll go to the line now and shoot a pair.
Couple of options for the foul, so we'll wait and see who they indeed give it to.
Who did Tim Eddy decide on?
He decided on Bo Bennett, his second foul and the team's 4th. So now Coach Flockhart has a decision to make with one of his players.
And it tried to come out, but Reinhardt got it to stick. First foul shot's good. And Miller returns for North Clay. They sit down Ian Bailey. Minute 45 left before halftime. Here's foul shot good. So both of them went down. Reinhardt now was 6, and the lead's up to 10 all of a sudden for North Clay, 26-16. 2 points in the quarter for Windsor's Two Straws. Only 10 for North Clay, but that seems like a lot when the other guys only have 2.
That's right.
Hatchets. Bennett tried to throw it down court and got that pass. He threaded the needle somehow and found it. And inside, the shot's put up and good by Adam Burton. His first point, and finally they got a bucket.
He was going to make that pass, and I was like, no. Okay.
That was Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Man, I don't know how in the world he got that pass through there, but he did. And it's 26-18. Cardinals looking to get that double-digit lead back in place. Noel with the ball. Over to Jones. I hear Coach Zink up here. Pull it out. So they are. Down to 48 seconds left before halftime.
And they've got 5 kids on the floor that can handle the ball, so they can kill some time if they want to, or they can just spread them out and see if someone gets a drive to the hoop.
Down to 35 seconds before the break. Cardinals with the ball and an 8-point lead. They've led by 10 in this quarter. Hatchets had a 1-point lead. They had it 6 times in that first quarter.
Yeah.
Well, it was a crazy first quarter. Cardinals have it down to 18 seconds. We're counting it down to halftime, and there's a 5 count.
No, they called a timeout.
All right. That's a better option since he was moving. Timeout. Cardinals with 17 seconds left. We'll just keep it here. So we had a situation there where the Cardinals are trying to kill the clock. They get a buzzer beater here, and they go up 10 or 11. That's
going to be a lot of momentum.
That sure is going to be a lot of momentum heading in the locker room. Maybe the Hatchets will see what they can do about stealing the inbound pass here, getting a bucket and getting a little closer before halftime.
If you're the Hatchets and you hold them, you go, look, fellas, we only scored 4 points in the quarter, and we're still only down 8. So, I mean, each team, this is a big possession both on the offense for North Clay and the defense for the Hatchets.
Going to inbound a midcourt after that timeout out on the floor. Reinhardt takes his time, walks it across the half line, 13 seconds. Noel with the ball, back out to Reinhardt. They swing it the other way to Jones. We're down to 7. Ball's knocked loose. Almost. Oh, and they do say it's off the Cardinals' last. Nice work by Jackson Miller. He knocked it loose, and it's off Jones. 6 turnovers on the Cardinals in the quarter, and now the Hatchets can get closer with a bucket. Bennett with the ball. 2 seconds, 1 second. They throw it for 3, and it just missed. Woo! Jackson Miller let it go. It got the net. It just didn't get over the rim. So it's an 8-point game at halftime. Been a fun one, these 4 or 5 teams going at each other. Halftime at the NTC tournament. It's North Clay 26, Windsor Stew-Stras 18. Halftime show on the way in 2 minutes on 97.9 XFM.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
The area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air at 97.9 XFM, online at 979xfm.com.
Let our experienced employees at Wright Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Wright's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located south Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Premier Broadcasting, locally owned and operated, and proud to serve the Effingham area for more than 25 years. 97.9 XFM and KJ Country 102.3.
Bank anytime, anywhere with Washington Savings Bank's virtual branch. Good luck to all the area teams during the Christmas Classic basketball tournament. Washington Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Your home for the 84th annual NTC tournament. 97.9 XFM.
This is the Compass Advisory Group Halftime Show. For all of your insurance needs, contact Corey McDaniel or Kurt Strohmeyer at 347-9697.
Back at Altamont Community High School at halftime, a nightcap of our Night 2 doubleheader here at the 84th Annual National Trail Conference Tournament. It's North Clay 26, Windsor Stew-Stras 18. Scoring scored down in the second quarter. We had a blast in the first quarter. It was 16-14 after the first quarter, and then 10-4 in the second quarter, as ball wouldn't go in quite as easily. North Clay led at 16-14. We had a number of lead changes in that first quarter, but then they ended up by 2. Both teams led a number of times on that first period. But then Windsor Stew-Stras couldn't get the lid off and didn't score a basket until 2 minutes left in the half. 2 minutes left in the second quarter, which is the same thing. And they'd made a couple of foul shots earlier, so the Hatches finished with just 4 points in that second quarter. But they're only down 8. That's the thing, because they held the Cardinals to just 10 in that second quarter. So 26-18 at the break. Here's the scoring at halftime as the Altamont drum line performs. You might have noticed. Windsor Stew-Stras, Adam Burton has 2, Jackson Miller 4, Bo Bennett 6, Gavin Wernsing 2, and Wyatt Smith 2, and Clay Tabbert 2. So all those kids each just about got 2 or right around that. Second quarter to 14-4 for the Hatches, 18 points here at halftime. For the Cardinals, Nick Miller has 6, Tyson Jones 2, Alan Reinhardt has 6, Luke Fleener played but didn't score, Caden Turner 2, Trey Smith 4, Blake Noel had 6 on a couple of threes, and Ian Bailey and Ethan Bible each played but didn't score. 9 kids for North Clay in that first half. 16 and 10 their quarters for 26 points here at halftime. So at the break, it's North Clay 26, Windsor Stew-Stras 18. Matt, a look at the stats on that first half when we're back in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Think about
Brown's Drugstore at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
The area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air at 97.9 XFM, online at 979xfm.com.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Your home for the 84th Annual NTC Tournament, 97.9 XFM.
We're at halftime here at Altamont. 26-18, North Clay in front of Windsor Stu Straws. And Matt has a look at the stats here at halftime.
All right, taking a look at the team numbers here at half. The North Clay is shooting 9 of 16 from the field, 56%. They were 7 of 12 in the first quarter, 2 of 4 in the second quarter. That normally doesn't get enough done to get you a lead, but they actually built their lead in that second quarter, mainly because they were perfect from the free throw line. They're 6 of 6 here at halftime, and they are 2 of 5 from beyond the arc at 40%. For Windsor Stu Straws, they're 9 of 19. They went 1 of 11 in that second quarter from the field. They are 32% overall at halftime. They are 4 of 6 at the free throw line for 67% and 1 of 4 for 25% from three-point range. I show North Clay out-rebounding Windsor Stu Straws by 11-5 margin here, but North Clay's turned it over 9 times to Windsor Stu Straws' 5 turnovers, so the possessions are really balancing out. Individually here at the half for North Clay, Nick Miller is 1 of 2 from the field, but 4 of 4 at the free throw line with 6 points. Also, Alan Reinhardt's 2 for 3 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line with 6 points, and 6 points from Blake Knoll off the bench as he's 2 of 2 from the field. 4 points for Trey Smith, who is 2 of 2 from the field. Caden Turner, 1 of 2 from the field. He has 2 points and a rebound. Luke Fleener, 0 for 1 from the field at halftime, and Ethan Bible is 0 for 1 from the field at halftime. I believe I caught everybody there except for maybe Tyson Jones. He's 1 of 3 from the field with 2 points. Nick Miller, Tyson Jones, Luke Fleener, Caden Turner, and Trey Smith all grabbed a rebound. Alan Reinhardt has 2 boards, as does Ethan Bible, and Blake Knoll has 3 rebounds to lead North Clay. For Windsor Stu Straws, Bo Bennett is 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. He has 6 points and 2 rebounds. Jackson Miller is 1 for 2 from the field, 1 for 2 at the line with 4 points and a rebound. Adam Burton's 1 for 4 with 2 points. Also, Gavin Wernzine is 1 for 4 with 2 points and a rebound. Wyatt Smith, 1 for 3 with 2 points and a rebound. And Clay Tabbert is 0 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 at the line. He has 2 points and a rebound here at halftime as Windsor Stu Straws trails Louisville North Clay 26-18.
Thanks, Matt. As far as who's watching, well, there are a lot of people watching. We've had viewers, Wayne tells us, we've had viewers say hello from Los Angeles, Oklahoma, and Puerto Rico. And the Geckners are watching in Florida, I understand, also, so they're keeping an eye on Wayne. So good to hear that, too. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Yeah, we're getting updates on a couple of things here, and we'll do our best to keep you up to date. Anyway, Los Angeles, North Clay fans watching from Texas, so it's pretty cool. We've had an awful lot of activity, and it'll continue tomorrow night with 2 more games. At 6:15 tomorrow night, it'll be the 2 seed, the Altamont Indians, taking on South Central, and that'll be followed by Dietrich and Neoga, and that ought to be a heck of a ball game. So join us tomorrow night. We'll be on the air just after 6 with the first game pregame show. All 14 games this week on 97.9 XFM and 97.9XFM.com. And again, go to our YouTube channel, and you'll find the live video stream of every ball game. Wanted to mention there are a lot of other scores, and Brian, can you real quickly give me a couple of scores from around the area, sir?
Yeah, we'll just sneak in a couple scores at the half. Boys basketball, Tetopolis leading Mount Zion 29-13. Lawrenceville over Paris 69-62. That's in the LIC. Also a barn burner in overtime. KZ Westfield over Red Hill 71-67. One girls basketball score. Diedrich over Sandoval 73-47.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you getting us up to date. There are all kinds of tournaments going on. The Locaw Valley tournaments going on. The LIC's going on. We've got 7th grade boys regionals going on. and other regionals going on. The SIJHSAA and the IESA, and we got all kinds of things going on. So we'll get it all up on the website, and I'll do my 5-minute sprint on tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. So we'll do our best to keep you informed about what's going on around the area. North Clay gets the ball to start the third quarter. 8-point ball game here. North Clay leads Windsor Stew Straws 26-18. They try to force it underneath, and the pass never got to the intended receiver. Tyson Jones tried to get it to Caden Turner and bounced it past him. So the Cardinals start the half with a turnover, and the Hatchets down 8. Get an opportunity to get a little closer here to start the second half. They get it out at the high post to try to force it underneath. Heck of a catch by Burton. He gets it out front. Jackson Miller's 3 is short. And Luke Fleener with a rebound for North Clay. So now they have a chance to get the first points on the board here in the half. Driving it in. Shot up. No good by Caden Turner. Rebound Hatchets. Cleared out of there by Wyatt Smith. So far nobody scored. 8-point lead for the Cardinals. Hatchets with the basketball. They get it down in the corner to Clay Tabbert. Back out to Bo Bennett. Cross court. Here's a deep 3 by Jackson Miller. No good. Rebound Tabbert, and he got bumped from behind. Caden Turner got him.
Well, and that's his 4th foul. He has just struggled to stay on the court tonight. As they say, he kind of helped the Hatchet player out of bounds.
I would happen to be right on top of the play, and so Turner goes down with his 4th foul. And that'll give it out of bounds to the Hatchets right on the baseline. Trey Smith checked back in for Turner, who sat down with that 4 fouls. Driving it inside, shot off balance, no good by Bo Bennett for the Hatchets, but he got fouled, and he's going to go to the line.
He got off balance because he got fouled. It was a strong move to the hoop, and then picking up the personal was Trey Smith, so he has his first. And quickly, a couple of fouls here against North Clay to start this second half of action.
26-18 Cardinals. Hatchets with a chance to get a little closer here. First foul shot, no good, though. North Clay's led most of the game. It was really back and forth the first quarter. Windsor Stew Straws and North Clay exchanging the lead, but it's been mostly Cardinals since, well, certainly through the second quarter. That foul shot's good. So a miss and a make. Bo Bennett was 7, and Windsor Stew Straws is within 7 now, 26-19. So it was 10, now it's 7. Cardinals with the ball. They get it on the side. Reinhardt out top. Luke Fleener loads it up for 3, and he got it. Head of the key 3. His first points. The junior cashes in. That gives that 10-point lead back to the Cardinals, 29-19. Burton with the ball for the Hatchets. They go down in the corner to Tabbert. They swing at the other side now. Bo Bennett, a lot of contact, no foul. In the corner, the catch by Burton. The shot out front, good. Nice work by Tabbert to get him squared up, and they got the shot to go.
I think that was the key. He got squared up and then pulled up for that 15-footer and seemed to shoot it with some confidence there.
Got him back within 8. It's 29-21. Cardinals with the basketball out top. As Reinhardt had it, it's stolen. Driving it inside, off balance shot. Good. What an effort by Jackson Miller. I don't know how he got that shot away and got it up and in. Then we've got a reach-in foul as the Cardinals blew by. And I think Miller, who just made the shot, now got the foul.
Well, he was hustling, that's for sure. He came from one end to the other. Unfortunately for him, he picks up his first foul and the team's first of the half.
So a common foul. Cardinals get it inbound out top. The catch by Reinhardt. Now driving it inside off the glass. Wow. Nice move by Mick Miller. He lays it up and in. 8 for Miller, and the Cardinals back up 8. They'd gotten it to within 6, the Hatchets had. Pass inside off the knee of somebody, off the knee of Smith, I guess. So the Hatchets need somebody to inbound, and they better. And they do. Bo Bennett will inbound. Goes deep. The catch, but no shot. Now Miller was looking to shoot the ball, and he does. Jackson Miller for 3, and he got it. So I guess he should have, Matt.
Well, they just left him alone. They got him not to take the first shot, but then they just left him, and so he went ahead and buried it.
And friends and neighbors, it's a 5-point game. 31-26. Here come the Hatchets. Cardinals with it out top. They pull it out front, and Trey Smith sets it up. Hands the ball off to Fleener. Fleener to Nick Miller. On the side, Reinhardt drives in, shot good, but wipe it off. He's called for the charge. That was close.
It was. But you got to give credit to Wyatt Smith. He's the player who took the charge, as Reinhardt's called for his second, and that's the team's third, and that goes down as the second turnover this half as well for North Clay.
So now the Hatchets can make it a 3 or even a 2-point game. Catch in the lane. No, it didn't get caught by Tappert. Stolen by the Cardinals. Taking it to the rack. Shot blocked. Nick Miller put it up. Clean block, they say. Out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Miller ended up on the stage, but that was the extent of the momentum there.
He can jet, man. They inbound the ball to him deep. They get it over to Smith. Now driving it inside Fleener. Back out to Smith and now to Nick Miller. Cardinals with the ball and a 5-point lead. Good pass underneath to Fleener. Shots blocked. They say a clean block on that by Wyatt Smith. The Hatchets had the rebound. It's knocked loose out of bounds by North Clay. Windsor's Two Straws will inbound on the side.
Fleener kind of took a little extra time to steady himself, and that allowed Windsor's Two Straws to get down there and knock that ball away.
Hatchets get it inbounded. They're down 5. They force it underneath. Shot blocked. A little block on each side. Oh, and a technical foul. Yep. Wow. Adam Burton's shot was blocked by Alan Reinhardt, and now a technical foul is called. And let's sort it out here. Meanwhile, Josh Zink and Tim Eddy are going at it, and Tim Eddy says, I'm going to administer this technical foul.
Goes against on Alan Reinhardt after he blocked a shot. Tim Eddy said he was talking to the kid he blocked the shot to, and so he rang him up for the technical right away.
That's 3 now on Reinhardt. Meanwhile, Jackson Miller will shoot the foul shots, and he misses the first one. But he'll try one more, and then the Hatchets get the ball. Foul shot short. Missed them both. One off on the side, one a little short, but the Hatchets still do get the basketball, but they're still down 5, 31-26.
Blake Knoll in to replace Reinhardt with those 3 fouls and maybe let him just cool out for a little bit after we're getting whistled for a technical.
4:21 to go in the third. Windsor's Two Straws with the ball. They trail North Clay by 5. Somebody needs to come help Wyatt Smith, and finally they do. Now back on the wing. Miller with the catch for the Hatchets. A little behind the back. Dribbles into a double team. Got it away to the corner. Bennett for 3, and it's short. And the rebound goes to Fleener for the Cardinals. And Luke hustles across the half line with it. Cardinals with the ball and a 5-point lead. Halfway through the third quarter. And now the scoring has slowed down again. Hatchets were on a mission there for a while, but they haven't scored for a couple of trips. And meanwhile, North Clay's only scored 5 points in the period. Fleener open on another 3. This one no good. Rebound grabbed out of there somehow by Trey Smith. Now the ball's knocked loose. The Hatchets go to the floor. Looked like he might have skidded a little. A reach in by the Cardinals. Eventually we have a jump called. And no, a foul.
Yep.
Foul, and that's on the Cardinals.
Fouls on Nick Miller. It's his first and the team's 5th as they were scrambling for that ball.
Boy, that's a tough trip for the Cardinals. They thought maybe that the Hatchet player had slid a little and should have got called for the walk. Instead, they reached in trying for the jump, and they got a foul called. So it's out of bounds to Windsor's Two Straws on the common foul. They get it across the half line safely. They fired underneath. Nice pass, the layup good by Adam Burton. Burton with 4, and the Hatchets are back within 3 now, 31-28.
Burton went back door on the North Clay defender who was pressuring him out on the perimeter and didn't keep an eye on him, and Burton snuck in for the layup.
So it was 10, now it's 3. 3:08 to go, third quarter. Windsor's Two Straws had 4 points in the second quarter, and now they're back within 3 in this game, 31-28. Fleener with the ball for the Cardinals. Goes baseline, and somebody held him on the way. Foul before the shot. Luke tried to put something up. Foul before the shot. It'll be out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Foul's on Wyatt Smith. He has his first and the team's second this half.
Blake Knoll inbounds. Nice catch by Miller. He drove it inside. Missed the first one. Got the putback. Nick Miller in double figures with 10 for North Clay. And that gets them back up in front by 5, 33-28.
You just have a feeling that was a big bucket for them.
And now they throw it down court. The Hatchets do, and the Cardinals get the steal. so they've got the momentum back now. Windsor Stu Strauss' second turnover. Fleener at the point gets it across the half line for North Clay. Out top, and now they swing it the other way. The catch over there by, now the ball's inside. Jones got it. Over to Fleener for three, and it's short. And the rebound, the Hatchets. Pulled down underneath. It's tough to read those green-on-green numbers, some green-on-blue, I guess it is. Burton got the rebound. Here's a baseline shot for two. No good by Wyatt Smith. Fleener, the rebound, got it down court nicely, and the layup good by Nick Miller. Nick Miller with a dozen, and the Cardinals back up 7, 35-28. So the Hatchets got it down to 3, but now the Cardinals have built the lead back to 7. Inside runner for 2. Nice shot by Bo Bennett. Bo Bennett scores for the Hatchets. He has 9, and it's 35-30. Fleener with the ball for Louisville. They swing it left side. Knoll the catch. Down the lane, Jones dishes to the corner, but he ran over a kid in the meantime. He got rid of the ball, but he didn't stop his momentum, and the Hatchet player got set in the lane.
Well, it'll be the 4th turnover in the third quarter. It's Tyson Jones' first foul, and the team's 6th. So on the next foul, it's 1-and-1 time for Windsor Stu Strauss for the rest of this ball game.
Bennett sits down now for Windsor Stu Strauss. Parker Domzalski checks in, the junior. His first action tonight. There's some perspiration, and Wyatt Smith for Windsor Stu Strauss says, here's a towel. Let me help here. And he does. A little maintenance there on the floor. St. Anthony won the opener, beat St. Elmo Brownstown 65-40. 2 games here tomorrow night at 6:15, Altamont and South Central. Then it's Dietrich and Neoga. We'll have them right where you're listening or watching currently.
Does Wyatt Smith get an assist for that now?
For the cleanup?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he helped.
Yeah.
In the courteous all-tournament team. Hatchets with the ball, about half court. Minute 10 to go in this third quarter. 35-30 North Clay. Windsor Stu Strauss with the ball. They swing it on the wing to Domzalski. Just in the game, he says, man, I'm going to get in the action here. Leaves it with Burton. On the side to Miller. Jackson Miller out top. They go down low, and it's stolen. Man, too many other hands there. Trey Smith drives it inside, back to the basket. Found Miller, though, for the layup. He was double-teamed, but he had his back to the basket and found Miller for the basket. 3 turnovers now on the Hatchets this quarter, and now there's that 7-point lead again for North Clay.
Miller with 8 of the 11 points this quarter for Louisville North Clay.
Under 30 seconds, third quarter. Miller throws it down low. Wernsing to the corner to Domzalski. Out top, driving it inside. Lost the handle going up, but Miller still made a nice pass to Gavin Wernsing, and the freshman sticks it up and in. Back to a 5-point game, 37-32. 8 seconds. See what the Cardinals get as far as the last second shot here. Down to 3, down to 2. Knoll for 3, and he got it at the buzzer.
Big bucket.
Turn around, the catch, the bucket. His third 3 of the night, and that's an 8-point North Clay lead heading to the fourth quarter. After 3 here at the NTC. North Clay 40, Windsor Stu Strauss 32 on 97.9 XFM.
Let our experienced employees at Wright Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Wright's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located south Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Premier Broadcasting, locally owned and operated, and proud to serve the Effingham area for more than 25 years. 97.9 XFM and KJ Country 102.3.
Bank anytime, anywhere with Washington Savings Bank's virtual branch. Good luck to all the area teams during the Christmas Classic basketball tournament. Washington Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Your home for the 84th annual NTC Tournament. 97.9 XFM.
Third quarter stats, Matt?
Both teams were 6 of 11 from the field. North Clay was 2 of 4 from three-point range. Windsor-Sioux Straws 1 of 4. Windsor-Sioux Straws was also 1 of 4 from the free throw line. North Clay didn't attempt a free throw. Turnovers, North Clay with 4 to Windsor-Sioux Straws is 3. North Clay out-rebounded Windsor-Sioux Straws, but just 5 to 4.
40-32. North Clay hit that big three at the buzzer to end the third quarter. So the Hatchets, who've only scored 32 points in the first 3 quarters, looking up at an 8-point deficit to start the fourth quarter. Miller for 3, got it. Well, that's a good start. Jackson Miller has 12. And it's 40-35. So they got those 3 right back. North Clay to the wing for 3. This one's no good by Knoll. He finally missed. Ball's loose. Hatchets end up with it. And a collision at midcourt. Miller falls down. A reach in by Alan Reinhardt. And they're going to stop play once the possession changed to make sure Miller's okay. And now they're going to talk about who gets the ball. And they're going to say that the Hatchets get to keep the ball.
Because North Clay was out of bounds when they kind of got involved in that scramble. One of the players touched the sideline.
So the officials talked it over and got it straightened out. So Hatchets balled in down at midcourt. So they were down 8, now it's 5, and they got the ball back. They get the ball to Bennett out top. They go to the side to Domzalski, who stays in to start the fourth quarter. Now to Miller. Back to Bennett underneath. The catch by Wernsing. Shot no good, but he did draw the foul. And the freshman going to the line to shoot a pair here.
Somebody got him on the arm, and that somebody was Trey Smith. He has his second foul. That's the team's 7th, but this is 2 free throws because Wernsing was shooting.
These teams just played a week ago. Last Tuesday night. North Clay won that. They're ahead 40-35 here with 7:11 to go, but Wernsing with a chance to get the Hatchets a little closer. First foul shot, good. I thought somebody was trying for a putt. Got deathly silent in here. He made the first one, and it's a 4-point game. So every time you think, well, maybe the Cardinals sneaking off, here come the Hatchets right back in it. Wernsing's second one, no good. It finally fell out, and hit 3 times. Reinhardt got the rebound for North Clay. So it's a 4-point game. North Clay with a lead in the ball. We're a minute into the fourth quarter. Reinhardt left side, the bounce pass to Jones. Out top, the catch by Miller. There's a Miller for each team, and they both are really involved. Nick Miller for North Clay and Jackson Miller for Windsor-Sioux Straws, so trying to keep them straight. Cardinals playing a little catch out here in front. They got it on the wing now to Reinhardt. Boy, Nick Miller was open, and he thought about launching a 3 or a pass inside and decided to pull it down instead. Jones to the corner to Miller. He drives into the lane, got it stripped, and a foul on the Hatchet. And let's see who this is on.
Should be Bo Bennett, and it is his 3rd foul, and that's 3 this half. Bennett has all of them.
Ooh. Smith down. And Caden Turner back in now with the 3 fouls for the Cardinals. And Wyatt Smith sits down for Windsor-Sioux Straws. They got it inside, the Cardinals did, and Alan Reinhardt sticks it up and in. That's his first points of the half, but he has 8, and it's 42-36, so back to a 6-point Cardinal lead. Winners tonight playing game 3 Thursday night. They got it down court. Hatchet's good job executing. Wernsing sticks it up and in, and he has 7. He plays pretty well for a freshman, Matt.
And he knew that he had Turner with him, and Turner had to be ultra-conservative with those 4 fouls, not one to pick up a 5th.
Throwing it underneath. Oh. No, missed the layup. He's made all kinds of threes. That one was too close.
Boy, they set him up beautifully. A nice pass in there, and sometimes those layups just find a way to pop out, and then he batted the rebound out of bounds.
Domzalski sits down now for Windsor-Sioux Straws. He gave him some good minutes.
Yes, he did.
And they bring back in Wyatt Smith. 42-38, so the Hatchets could get within 1 this trip. 5:45 left. Miller across the half line. Gets it to Wernsing. Down low, there's the catch. The shot, no good by Burton. Got it blocked. Rebound eventually taken by the Cardinals. Going to the hole, Miller missed the layup, and the Hatchets get the rebound. Grabbed by Bennett. He gets it down court safely to Miller. To Jackson Miller. Holy cow, that looked dead to his right. Underneath, the catch by Burton. They knock it away, and a steal by the Cardinals. Second turnover on the Hatchet, so we'll roll the other way. Reinhardt inside went up for the shot, and then he went down, and that's a foul.
And Gavin Wernsing's the person who put him down. It's his first foul, and it's the team's fourth, but Reinhardt, as you mentioned, was shooting, so a couple of free throws on the way.
4-point game, North Clay 42, Windsor Sioux Straws 38, 5:08 left. Taking his time here. Reinhardt puts it up and got it. So Alan Reinhardt with 9, and the lead's back to 5 for North Clay. And a change for North Clay. They said Jones down, and Luke Fleener's back in, so 3 for 2, literally. Second one put up by Reinhardt. Good. Got them both. He's in double figures now with 10, and it's 44-38. There's a 6-point lead. Windsor Sioux Straws hasn't led since the first quarter, but boy, they've never been out of it.
They keep fighting and fighting, that's for sure.
5 minutes to go, 6-point ball game. Catch by Burton on the side to get it in the lane. Wernsing for 2. It rims out, no good. Rebound taken down by Reinhardt for the Cardinals. He beats feet, gets it down the lane, puts it up off balance, and that's a charge. Wow, they say Wernsing, the freshman, got set in the lane, and Reinhardt ran over him. And a turnover on the Cardinals.
So now that's his fourth foul in the ball game. So currently Reinhardt and Turner both out on the court for head coach Josh Zink with 4 fouls apiece. And Wernsing earns a trip to the bench to get a breather after taking that charge.
Bob Lockhart sets him down for a minute here, and he runs Clay Tabbert back in. Cardinals still up 6, 44-38 with 4:39 to go. Miller for the Hatchets to the corner, try for 3, good. Three-pointer, Adam Burton. He has 7. It's a 3-point game, 44-41. 4:25 to go in what's been a fun one. Miller, Nick Miller, the catch for North Clay. Out top to Knoll. They send it the other way to Reinhardt. Way cross court. There's the catch by Knoll. Puts it on the floor now, brings it out top. Fleener, and then right side to Miller. Nice catch underneath. Layup won't go, but a foul. Boy, Knoll got open, but he missed the layup, rolled along the back of the rim and off, but he did get fouled.
Adam Burton has his second foul, team's 5th. But a lot of these fouls for Windsor Sioux Straws are coming with players that are in the act of shooting. And so that's played a part of this ball game as well.
Knoll's foul shot, good. That gets Blake Knoll in double figures with 10. He'd hit 3 3-pointers, and that foul shot gives him 10, and it's 45-41. Ready for the second one. It's up, and it's good. So 11 for Knoll, and there's the 5-point lead again.
North plays 10 for 10 from the free throw line tonight.
That'll win you many ball games. Under 4 minutes to play. Cardinals by 5. Here's a 3 by Miller for Windsor Sioux Straws. Man, it rattled out, no good. Holy cow. Fleener the rebound for the Cardinals. Gets it down court. Reinhardt's layup, no good. Rebound Burton for Windsor Sioux Straws. So the Hatchets get it down court. Miller swings it to Bennett. Back over to Miller. Down low now in the corner. Tabbert with the ball. They fire it underneath to Burton. Now to Bennett. He drives it inside. Shot. No, it rolled off. No good, but it comes back out to Bennett. He gets it safely to Wyatt Smith. He gets it baseline to Bennett for 2. No good. Back of the rim. And it's saved by Tabbert. Falling down, he got it to a teammate. That was heady. And Miller has it for the Hatchets. Tabbert, corner 3 is short. Rebound, grab by Luke Fleener for North Clay. Man, did he go after that rebound.
He did. He has 6 boards now in the game.
He was not going to be denied. We're under 3 minutes to play. North Clay with the ball and a 5-point lead, 46-41. Left side Knoll, out top Fleener. They send it the other way to Reinhardt. Reinhardt got it knocked loose. Ooh, and a reach-in foul on Jackson Miller for Windsor Sioux Straws.
Jackson Miller has his second personal in the ball game. Team 6. So it'll be out of bounds right in front of the North Clay bench.
Blake Knoll's going to inbound for North Clay with 2:45 left. The inbound and backcourt barely to Luke Fleener.
He got a foot down.
Yes, he did. It was a catch. Out top, Reinhardt, Miller, Fleener in the corner. Back out to Knoll. Right side, Reinhardt. They go underneath. Fleener shot good. They had him posted up down there, and he got the catch and stuck it home. Fleener with 5, and it's back to a 7-point North Clay lead, 48-41. 2:11 to go. And the Hatchets throw it away. Cross-court pass from Bennett went to Miller, and even Miller couldn't get that high. Okay, got a hand on it. Hatchet's third turnover. Timeout on the floor. 2:14 left. Back in a minute at the NTC tournament. North Clay 48, Windsor's Two Straws 41 on 97.9 XFM.
Brown's Drugstore at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
The area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air at 97.9 XFM. Online at 979xfm.com.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Your home for the 84th Annual NTC Tournament, 97.9 XFM.
All right, we're down to 2:14 left. North Clay in front of Windsor's Two Straws here at the NTC tournament, 48-41, and the Cardinals have the ball. So they could certainly take a little air out of the ball here. Fleener left side, out top the catch by Knoll, and now to Reinhardt, and I think we'll see a lot of that. Nope, Reinhardt drives it inside, and a foul on the Hatchets trying to knock it away.
Tell you what, they might be a little frustrated with the foul, but it might have prevented an easy shot attempt inside. They'll make Reinhardt earn them at the line.
Alan Reinhardt with 10 tonight. 48-41 North Clay, 2 minutes left. Foul shot, good. So Reinhardt with 11, and the lead's up to 8, and that's as big as the lead's been since the first quarter.
Jackson Miller, by the way, picked up that foul, his third.
Hatchets employing the platoon system with a couple of kids now. Here's Reinhardt's second one, and it's good. So Alan Reinhardt with a dozen. He's making his foul shots, and there's a 9-point lead again for the Cardinals with 1:50 to go. So Hatchet's going to do something in a hurry if they're going to do anything. Wernsing inside, left hands it up and in. That'll work. Gavin Wernsing with 9, and it's a 7-point game, 50-43. They get it across the half line in the person of Alan Reinhardt, the Cardinals do. Reinhardt back to the defender. Bounce pass, side to Fleener. Fleener puts it on the floor. Out top now, the bounce pass to Miller. Miller out front. There was some contact, but no foul called. Miller did get fouled there. A reach in as he was headed to the basket.
Once Bo Bennett saw that Miller had the step, he went ahead and reached up and fouled him. It is Bo Bennett's 4th foul, but with 1:20-something on the clock, you really don't have much choice here.
So we'll see what Nick Miller can do here for North Clay. He has 14. He leads all scorers tonight. And a foul shot good. So he has 15. And there's the 8-point lead again, 51-43. Second one, good. 16. Boy, they make their foul shots, man.
They haven't missed one yet. They're 14 of 14.
That's crazy. 9-point lead, Cardinals. 1:20 to go. Hatchet's looking to get somebody open. Miller to Bennett, drives inside, shot for 2. Oh, that looked good. Team off. Bennett saves it somehow. They get it on the side to Wernsing. He drives it inside, lost the handle, though, has to get it back out to Bennett. Cross court to Miller. Miller nice inside, lays it up, too strong. Fleener the rebound for North Clay. He got fouled. Cardinals with a 9-point lead in the ball, and we're under a minute to play.
Tell you what, Fleener's done a lot of little things here tonight. He scored 5 points, but he's grabbed 7 rebounds. He's not got his hands on a lot of passes, and he has played a nice game for Coach Josh Zink.
Knoll sits down for North Clay, and he gets a pat on the head from Coach Zink. They run Tyson Jones back in. Meanwhile, Luke Fleener, who has 5, but has done 7 other things right, goes to the line, makes the first foul shot. That makes it a 10-point lead with 59 seconds left. And that's a tall order. Fleener puts it up, Rims off, no good. There's the first miss. Man, Nick Miller the rebound. Rebound Adam Burton for Windsor Stew Straws. They get it down low, the Hatchetts, and they can't get room to shoot. They're trying to get it to a teammate. It's knocked loose. Now Burton gets it back, and now Jones does get the steal for North Clay, and that ought to be the show. 4 turnovers now on the Hatchetts in this fourth quarter. And Fleener double team. They get it down in the corner. North Clay just wanted to watch the clock run. Fleener, they've spread it now. And they get it over on the side to Reinhardt. We're down to 25 seconds left. 10-point lead. Hatchetts just want to make sure the Cardinals don't score again. And the Cardinals not wanting to score. So it's going to run down here real quick. Down to 13 seconds. What a battle. And it's knocked away, out of bounds. One more stoppage of play here. Wyatt Smith still hustling for the Hatchetts. Knocked it away. It'll stay North Clay ball. And they'll inbound at midcourt. Oh, no, they're going to say the Cardinals touched it last. Okay, so a turnover. So Burton will inbound. Second turnover on North Clay. So they get it in to Miller. He gets it underneath. The layup good by Gavin Wernsing to give him 11. And there's the buzzer. So it's an 8-point game officially. Man, it was closer than that for a lot of the contest. Final score in a fun one. North Clay 53, Windsor Stew Straws 45. We hope to talk with Josh Zink and Bob Lockhart on the postgame show. Matt Stats, scores from Brian. It's all on the way in 2 minutes here on 97.9 XFM.
Bank anytime, anywhere with Washington Savings Bank's virtual branch. Good luck to all the area teams during the Christmas Classic basketball tournament. Washington Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Your home for the 84th annual NTC Tournament, 97.9 XFM.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
The area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air at 97.9 XFM, online at 97.9xfm.com.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
The area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air at 97.9 XFM, online at 97.9xfm.com.
This is the Farm Credit Illinois postgame show. Farm Credit Illinois, assisting farmers for over 100 years.
Community High School, final score in this dandy second game here at the NTC tournament. North Clay 53, Windsor Stew Straws 45. It was 16-14 after the first quarter, and that score is much more representative of how a lot of the ball game was tonight. The big deal was the second quarter. Even though North Clay scored just 10 points, Windsor Stew Straws only scored 4. And a 10-4 edge, a 6-point differential in a quarter was big in this one. That got North Clay up 26-18 at halftime, and they rode it home from there. It was 27-27 in the second half. 14 apiece in the third quarter, 13 apiece in the fourth quarter. So the second quarter, both games tonight, Matt, was the difference. Again, 10-4 scoring edge for North Clay in the second quarter here. and that keyed the win. 53-45. A look at the scoring for Windsor's Two Straws. Adam Burton, had 7 points. Jackson Miller had 12. That led the Hatchets. Bo Bennett had 9. Gavin Wernsing, 11. Parker Domzowski played but didn't score. Wyatt Smith had 2. And Clay Tabbert had 4. 14-4, 14 and 13. Good consistent quarters for the Hatchets, except that second quarter. They finished with 45 points. For North Clay, Nick Miller had 16. Tyson Jones, 2. Alan Reinhardt had 12. Luke Fleener, 6. Caden Turner, 2. Trey Smith had 4. Ian Bailey and Ethan Bible each played, but they did not score. Blake Knoll had 11. Quarters for the Cardinals, 16, 10, 14, and 13 for their 53 points. 53-45 the final. North Clay a winner by 8 over Windsor's Two Straws. Matt Stats visits with the coaches and scores from Bryan on the way in just a couple of minutes here on 97.9 XFM.
Let our experienced employees at Wright Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Wright's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located south Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Premier Broadcasting, locally owned and operated, and proud to serve the Effingham area for more than 25 years. 97.9 XFM and KJ Country 102.3.
Bank anytime, anywhere with Washington Savings Bank's virtual branch. Good luck to all the area teams during the Christmas Classic basketball tournament. Washington Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Your home for the 84th annual NTC tournament. 97.9 XFM.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
The area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air at 97.9 XFM.
All right, we're back at Altamont Community High School. Final score in our second one, North Clay 53, Windsor's Two Straws 45, and North Clay coach Josh Zink has joined us for the postgame show. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Greg. We're really excited about the win. We played them last week, and it was a tight game, and we knew we were going to have our hands full with them, and they did what they were supposed to do and played well, and just really excited about moving on.
It was so close for most all the ball game that second quarter really stood out when you had that 10-4 edge, and that really helped.
Well, it gave us momentum. We really like to play with the lead, as most teams, but for us, it's really an important thing. So once we can get the lead, we can kind of play a little different style, the way we want to play, kind of control the tempo a little more. But, the second quarter really kind of pushed us in the right direction. Of course, then they came back with a nice third quarter. We hit a 3 there at the end of the third quarter. We didn't lose the quarter, but we tied the quarter. And, we're trying to win every quarter, and it's a battle sometimes. But I tell you what, I was happy with the boys. I thought they played really well. They played hard.